Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Coleslaw Cup. It's your boy Orlando who waited for the very second for us to go live to start playing something in the background.
What am I playing in the background? Oh, this is the
Oh,
halftime show. My bad, bro. I put the sound off.
copyright strike from NBA.
Yeah. Damn, bro. We're gonna have to miss Montel Jordan doing a song.
It's crazy, man. Why do I have no sound?
Gotta pause and
I'm
unpause.
pausing and unpausing it. Of course, that magically fixes it because that makes perfect sense.
I had the same, bro.
Stupid.
Nicky is the first one out, so he's eager to be on the stream.
He is
And
indeed.
we also got Say out in his Senna helmet.
Yeah, let's go have a look at the Senna helmet. That's what I'm talking about. Running it just to annoy Nicky. I would respect
He
it.
was there during that conversation as
He
well.
was.
He didn't say anything.
So I thought it was a
He was just like,
retaliatory effort. It was I would better not speak. At least he's learning.
oh. Taking an adventurous line, though. Looks like he's racing some people.
Insane behaviour. Nicky's about to start. Coming down the straight that is now a straight. Not corners anymore, pal.
It is a bit busy on the other side of the pit lane, but hopefully Nicky gets some clean air.
No one would ever block a car on a hot lap.
That's what you would think, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
Here goes Nicky, though, into the 1-2 chicane. He clears that pretty nicely.
Then through the 3
Takes
and the
turn
4.
3 as well. Pretty nice. Get some good traction. Then a wide entry up to the first DRS straight. Looks okay for me.
Looks okay. On the brakes, throwing out the anchors over the curbing on the inside. Over the curbing again and losing the rear end as a result of it.
A little bit slip and slidey there.
A little bit sus.
Yeah.
Nicky's
Now a
64.
very tricky section of the track, of course. Do you take that curve? Do you not? It's truly a surprise what it's gonna do to your car. So
This is the apex, but gets away quite well.
Nicky, though. Takes a little bit of
Steals the most minuscule toe anyone has
slipstream.
ever seen. He's back on the brakes again.
It looks like a pretty decent lap, to be
It'd be
honest.
pretty good if it wasn't for that big bit of oversteer in the second sector, but even that wasn't the end of the world.
Takes the final chicane pretty nicely, and now only one real turn left. Can he hook it up? He can. What's the first time? It's 129.8, so we're already in the 29s. Nicky with a
But what can
good
the
lap
child
there.
do?
Chisulia 2 seconds off. And Say beats it by a second. Damn. Alright. I mean, I didn't see that much time on the table, you know? On first glance.
It's difficult to say, because it can look tidy, and it can be tidy because it's way below the limit, but...
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he took some good lines in most of the corners.
I also noted that Nojak is once again not here. So he might be asleep. Which is ludicrous.
I really hope that wasn't blocking there on Scornsey. I really hope he wasn't on a lap.
Scornsey on the lap, or?
Because that looked pretty bad. I think he was on a lap. I think Fry
Scornsey
Cheeto has just blocked the ever-living hell out of him.
That's unfortunate. Scornsey is now going to the final chicane. He's indeed gonna go back into the pits, so his lap was indeed ruined there, unfortunately. We got Dace though in the middle sector. And we got Palmer coming through the final corner. What's he gonna do? Go second. On the attempt of Say.
Not far away. Shrek also coming through the final few corners now as well on a push lap. Enough fuel for another one, but not enough ERS, and I don't think that's The tyres wouldn't be very good if you did that either. Up to P6. Dace follows
That's
through.
Dace.
Pole. Provisional pole time.
1:28.669.
Booyaka, booyaka.
Yeah. Kinda.
669.
Close enough, I guess. 2 out of 3.
Takashi 669.
Takashi 669 is crazy, man. He's leveled up.
From Wish. That's where we find out Takashi 69 is actually the one from Wish.
I mean, he looks pretty goofy, so.
True.
AliExpress might have a word.
Here comes Leclerc to cross the line to start his flying lap. Gonzi's in the pits, crying about being blocked. Fried Cheeto is making his way through the final sector, but he's invalidated. Bro is invalid. That's crazy. Don't even know who we can go on board with now. Fireball is invalidated. He's on the way back to the pits anyway. Sharir's on the way back to the pits as well. Bit of a lull in proceedings here. Sui's on his way back to the pits as well.
We got Leclerc doing a lap right now in the first sector. He is apparently purple, but we know that's mostly cap, so.
Stop the cap. Yeah. Williams driver opening the DRS really late there. You don't want to be 1 second up on his previous time, though. His previous time wasn't exactly electric. Got Hightower the goat on his way through as well.
Back at it. Repping the Alpine today.
Across the line up to P12. Hightower into pits.
Here comes Leclerc though, the last one to set a time. From the first round of times, that is.
Through he goes. Up to P5 and Fried Bozo over here.
Pretty good there from Leclerc. So maybe he was purple in the first sector, who knows?
Maybe. Dusty on an outlap. I believe that's Fried Cheeto coming into the pits. The cars do look magnificent under the lights, don't they? Don't you think?
They do be shining, man.
Glistening.
Shiny! If you know, you know, man.
Mm-hmm.
Here goes Dusty, though. What happened?
Was that your tummy, bro? Complaining about the Fanta? I heard a noise.
Maybe. I didn't hear it myself because I got a headset on my head.
Anyway, Dusty.
Dusty.
The first sector.
Whipping that Alfa Romeo around.
Whoa, look at that line. Sheesh.
There you go. Must be up. 1.5 tenths almost. Great first sector from Dusty. Can he keep it up though?
Gets it turned
Singapore,
in so
one
well.
of those tracks. Yeah, Singapore really one of those tracks where the track evolution is crazy. So
I think he could have been more aggressive with the traction out of the right hander there, but it wasn't a snap like Nicky's was there. Still on course for a decent lap. He's going to not get blocked here. That's so off-putting. That's so off-putting. You can't, because it shifts your whole frame of reference. You see something moving away while you're trying to slow down, and it just.
That's very annoying. Still 4 tenths up though.
Throws it away.
Definitely lost a lot of time.
A lot of time there, 100%. Because you just can't focus on braking. You could see how we missed the apex.
What's the guilty one? Was it Edwin? I think it was. So a little bit of shame on Edwin. We throw in from here.
Throwing shade and shame.
As I just saw 8
That's why we are the dynamic duo. That's not good.
Here goes Dusty though. Jumps off to
Up to
P8.
P8, jumps Shreer at least. So.
Could have at
I think
least
he's
been
definitely got some more
P7,
time in
you
the.
would think, right?
Yeah, for sure. I
Perhaps
think that
even
where he would have
P6.
ended up.
3/10. I don't know how much he lost, but it was really the corner was really skewed there from him. Who's next? And Nicky is on a lap. He's a half a tenth up this time, so he's not really improving. Unless he can find a big improvement in the final sector here. Takes the first of the chicane pretty nicely. Second part not good enough for improvement as Nicky dives into the pit lane. Very weird pit entry.
Guess who's cooking though? A certain A and Dub Soda.
Let's go. Let's check it out.
Oh, that was nice. We're using all the track available to him through there. Gets himself turned in well as well. And heavy on the brakes. The right-hander absolutely frying. Gotta get a good run now onto the straight. You can hear that traction control gripping away.
Goes to P8. Say. Under the radar there.
Yeah, we're getting outshined by A-Dub, even from 4 rows back.
And there goes Palmer.
Outshined
more than
Say.
3/10.
That's a comfortable lead, but where's Stace? Stace is on an outlap.
Where's Orangey? Still not having a time on the board. He's approaching the final chicane.
Okay, Edwin's on a lap as well. We'll cut to that.
There's a lot of the inside though. That was not a great line.
Yeah, I looked to bump him a bit. It looked like a little bit of understeer there. He got it turned in, but I don't know if it was comfortable. P4.
Yep. P4.
Not great for him. It doesn't give me too happy with that. Edwin has a car ahead of him. He gets put off into the braking zone this time.
I think he already completed his lap. His battery is completely depleted.
Good spotting. Good spotting.
So who do we got next? We got Sharia, I think, just finished.
He's just finished, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're coming into the pits. JC Julia up over a second, apparently. Which doesn't seem like
last lap, I think.
Yeah, I think it must have been, because I don't think he's gained 1.1 seconds through the first 3 corners.
Unless the split now tells us something crazy. Oh, he's actually down. Interesting.
Hightower isn't pushing, at least I hope he isn't. He's pushing his engine to the limit with this revving. I'm not sure what that guy's doing, to be honest. As long as he's having fun.
Perhaps he's out of fuel.
Yeah, maybe. It's hard to say.
Yep, he's out of fuel. Oh.
And Dace is up on his time. Into the hairpin he goes. Only 8/100ths of a second up though, so not enough as it stands. Or, well, enough to jump.
How much did he find in his second sector though?
Yeah, he needs to find.
He found.
Whoa!
Found a lot. 4/10. He's up.
How is he going to mess it up?
He can only really screw it up from here.
It's hard to see anything else happening, really. But no, he gets it turned in well into the chicane. Taking a good line as well. The short shift really helps with the traction there.
Oh. Interesting decision. He doesn't want to miss out on the final runs, perhaps.
Yeah, he must think there's even more time on the.
Yeah.
Than that.
I like the confidence, you know.
Well, we were wondering how he was going to mess it up.
Yeah,
This is why he invalidates 10-2 on his lap.
You already know what's going to happen, bro. Dave's writing his own script today. So we got 2 cars on outlaps at the moment. The rest is still in the box. Adaltonian and Caesar. As the pit lane is emptying out now, so Edatonian has not chosen a great moment to start his lap. Hopefully he's not gonna get blocked too much.
Who was that, sorry, you're following?
Edatonian.
Idle. Yeah, okay, cool. To get the right one. Got the power really early there, but you've got to think that's probably only as a result of him perhaps slowing down a little bit too much. Oh, took a little bit too much curb on the inside there. I don't think that helps you with your rotation, honestly. Took a lot of speed through there as well.
Yeah.
And that compromised his exit slightly as well. Locks up,
That's
I think,
not
as well.
great, unfortunately, there for Adel. Still up by 4/10 though, so a nice personal improvement is definitely on the cards here.
Someone's run out of fuel. Oh no, it's going slow. This is the fun part of qualifying where it gets really spicy and everyone just starts crossing the line all over the place. And yeah, not good for Madel. I mean, 8 cents improvement, but...
Yeah.
I started speaking caveman, what was that? It's crazy, right? Say. As in, come on, man. You
Say is out of qualifying there.
silly sausage. Edwin crosses the lines to start his lap. It'd be Edwin, then Scornsey, then Dace, then got Palmer.
And don't forget Leclerc in the middle there, behind Edwin.
Three 100s up.
Flag is about to fall. The McLaren is not going to make it to the line. That is Palmer.
No.
Palmer missed the flag.
Unbelievable.
Goofy behavior there.
We're running out of time. He literally flagged.
There's really a battle now between Dace and perhaps Scornchy if he can find a lot of time. But
yeah, I mean, you got to think Dace has got Palmer's time. If he can put the lap in that he was doing before he backed out, especially on a track that's probably got more grip now than it did back then as well.
Yep.
You should have it. We will hear no more from A-Dub for this qualifying session, unfortunately.
We got the other Alpine coming to the line though. That is Hightower, finishes in P17. And we got the Aston Martin of Sui. Followed by the Red Bull of Fried Cheeto. Hasn't set a time yet. Fried Cheeto coming to the line. He goes to only P17.
Edwin. Across the line, what can he manage? P5 to P4. Leclerc follows him across the line. Leclerc, one of the quick guys this qualifying session it would seem, but not quick enough to elevate himself out of P6. Here comes Scornsey up to P2. It's not enough, though. And all eyes on Dace.
First, here's Dusty. Coming to the line, together with G. Julia. Dusty goes up to P8.
But here comes Dace across the line.
Only P3, he fumbled.
What did I ask? What did I ask when he was on that lap? I said, how is he going to mess it up? And bro just can't help but prove me right. He just can't, he can't help it.
That's silly, man. Yeah, I mean, Palmer laughing right now. Although he did waste those tires, so I don't know how hard he's laughing. But he gets pole position.
Pole position.
Very close there for P3. For P2, actually.
On the third row of the grid.
Yeah, so we got a
Puerto Rico moment, perhaps.
We got the Senna cosplayer as well in P4. Very nice. Hopefully Nicky doesn't see him on the track.
Let's get the chat up. Libby is the best in the business. Libby is Father Christmas. Hello to anybody watching. I think perhaps I should announce the news. I don't know, should I announce the news to two people? Everyone's going to watch the stream back, aren't they? There's been a development since last week. We will be expanding the commentary team for next season to 3 people. Maybe we should leave it a mystery. Who will it be? I'll take a sip of my latte. We shouldn't be drinking coffee at 3 o'clock in the morning. Welcome to my
choice.
life. I'm usually on my second coffee of the night by now. Yeah, Scornsey will be joining us next season as a third commentator, and we'll be able to rotate commentators around through the season.
Bro kept it a surprise for 2
Yeah,
not
but
even 2 minutes.
people got time to get their guesses in. And I couldn't leave it as a cliffhanger; it would have been goofy.
What a reason that would have been to tune in for the opening race of next season, though. Who's gonna be there?
Delete the VOD, delete the VOD, delete the VOD. Yeah, well, the vote passed. The owners have agreed unanimously as well.
Yeah.
For us to make that change. So, yeah, I'm excited for next season. That'll be quite good fun. Means we'll never have to. We shouldn't have to worry about any of the races only being commentated by one person. In the event that I have to work, it's well, bueno. Do you get routed in then, like not on Friday mornings now then, because of this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no,
Thursday mornings. Yeah.
You're like your work. I'm a degenerate. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to give me that Thursday morning off.
They're like, why? And I'm like, because
funny. Yeah, I had to do that. I used to do that with my Thursday morning shifts, and now I have to do it with my Wednesday night shifts. What's bro cooking away over there?
here we go. Mm.
Is that Fanta? Didn't sound like
Yes.
Fanta. It did.
What does it sound like?
I don't know. It sounded like a warm drink. It sounded like the sound of someone having a warm drink.
No, bruh. Sorry. We got a top 2 on hards here. And then 4 drives on the mediums. A nice variation today in the field.
Yeah, no one on the softs. No absolutely insane individuals. That's good to see.
Yeah.
From a sanity perspective.
Yeah.
Would have been funny though to see some people on the softs and
Yeah, just do their thing.
Do their thing for about 4 laps.
I mean, this is a very safety car inevitable track, so could have been.
Even going to the hard, so they're going to make it to the end from an early safety car?
That's a good question.
I don't think so.
We got a cheeky pit stop strategy in view here. So the hards, the pit window opens at lap 17 for the hards.
Mm-hmm. For the hards or off the hards?
For the hards to the mediums.
Yeah.
That's a little bit over half, so yeah. Lap 14 something, I would imagine the mediums are. 13, 14, they would switch over, but We will see.
Into Dodd we shall see indeed.
Will be a bozo who can't park?
Bozo Watch live. Uh-oh. If you mess it up, you're going to be named and shamed because you'll be the only one.
Where's Nicky coming from?
Damn,
And
I really
everyone...
wanted it to mess it up. It would have been so funny. Anyway,
here we
hop
go.
on board with today. We see an epic Kimi Räikkönen moment into turn 1. Gets away well. And so does Scornsy down the inside. I've got Palmer who's got the outside line, and Say sends it down the inside of Dace, who allows him the space. Good racing there between the two of them. Side by side still, who will get the better exit? Edwin lurking in the background as well, watching on this fight as Say does pick up P3, and it's too wide, like Noah's Ark back there in the field. 2 by 2 by 2. Do we see any spins, any contact, any chaos? No.
Pretty clean first couple corners there.
The front train following each other pretty cleanly as well through these corners, and no chaos as of yet.
Got a dive bomb there from one of the Williams.
Surely jinxed
These
it
are
now.
diving it up the inside of Sui for P13. Pulls that one off.
And it's surprisingly calm, isn't it? There's a car in the background. Hightower has fallen away a bit. Got Palmer, must be happy with his start. Say must be happy as well, having gotten past Dace. So he'll probably want to make inroads though on Scornsy and got Palmer if he can with the tyre compound advantage. Whereas he thought he had to do something different to the guys ahead. Scornsy hit the inside curb there as well. That wasn't the best line he could have taken. But he's not under any pressure from Say. Say is under more pressure from Dace, really, than anything. Perhaps Say's race pace isn't quite as good. It's hard to say this early on.
Yep.
Surprisingly close field as well still.
Yeah, it is a bit of a weird track, isn't it?
Say runs really wide there on the exit, and that's going to allow Dace to close up a little bit, but you don't really get punished for making that mistake there.
So he did not get a warning there either, so...
Must have let off
really
just enough.
Yeah, really no consequences there.
You've got to think, no consequences for your actions. What is this teaching the child?
So it seems like we got a little bit of a group of 6 breaking away though. As Dusty, it seems like it's going to fall out of the DRS range there.
So they had a big bit of oversteer as well coming out of the hairpin, but Dace just was nowhere near close enough to even try to capitalise on it. Yeah, we've got our sort of main 4 group, and then we've got Edwin and Leclerc just sort of holding on.
Yeah, mainly Leclerc has burned half of his battery already. Edwin still has quite a lot, but...
Maybe the DRS will help there now, though. Got Palmer sets another fastest lap of the race, but he's nowhere near breaking the DRS, so Scornsy should be able to follow pretty comfortably here.
Yeah. The DRS does let you close up, though, but... then, like the first one especially, you got a lot of work still to be done to not be dropped, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like... it's a lot of corners to mess it up. Do we have Adolf going for a move on Dusty? No, he's not close enough. Nicky being comfortable in P11. He has a full battery. Fireballer and Shuri are both under 20% already.
Wow. Race day moment.
Yeah.
And yeah, Adolf is not giving Dusty much breathing room.
No.
And Sconesy hasn't even got Palmer much breathing room either. He has the DRS now as well. He's got the slipstream. He's got a bit of a run here, actually, Sconesy. Takes a little look to the inside, doesn't send anything.
Seems like Dace has made a little bit of a mistake. He's quite off the back now, and he's really burning battery. You're not really going to regain back, so...
I don't really trust the race pace of Say or Dace, honestly. I mean... Maybe not
Dace,
the pace, but
Say
I don't
looks
know
pretty
if
comfortable, but...
I feel like if anyone in the top four is going to make a mistake, it's going to be one of those two, but Dace makes a big mistake there. I think. He dropped even more than he already was, I think. Yeah, he's still within the DRS, but...
It shows lap.
They really were pulling a gap to the two AlphaTauris as well. If Dace has dropped 8 tenths and is still comfortably ahead of them. Say with a bit of oversteer there as well. Leclerc falls out the DRS range of Edwin. He's made a big mistake actually. He's losing hand over fist. What's going on with Leclerc?
Yeah, he's lost it in the right-hander because he still has DRS. We got a yellow though.
About lost it. Who has lost it?
I don't know who it was. Sharia's going to get overtaken by Fireballer though.
JC Uli has lost a position as well to his teammate Caesar.
They're both flashing and
Fireballer.
Look at a few Nicky there.
End up keeping the pressure on Dusty, who is way outside of the DRS of the cars ahead. They're obviously being that top 6 group. So it's top 5 group
the
now.
DRS now of Leclerc. It seems to be going pretty well. It's closing in quite a bit. But yeah,
see, the class pace is going to start struggling now that he doesn't have the DRS.
Yeah.
Shrea all over the back of Fireballer as well. Neither of those guys with any DRS, as you mentioned previously. Nicky with a full battery behind them both on the hard tyre.
It's just so hard to get an overtake done though without using a lot of battery. Because it's going to be hard to get them both in one go. Maybe if you're close on the first DRS straight, perhaps, but...
Scornsy now all over the back of Palmer.
Is he going to go for the move though?
It's not something that he usually does, and that's a good exit as well from Palmer.
Adolf made a mistake and is now outside of Dusty's.
So ran wide. He picks up with a penalty. So maybe the child does learn the consequences of his actions. See, we're an educational channel over here, guys. Gunnar makes his way past Cheeto. Nicky putting the pressure on Sharia still. Cheeto has no method of recourse just yet. Edwin is close to up now as well today. Say is really struggling actually.
All of a sudden starting to fucking throw.
It's normal Say behaviour. We've got yellow flags behind. To the outside goes Dace. Cleanly around the outside and then an immediate safety car.
Was it in time?
I think it was. I think the move was done.
I think so too, but you never know with the game. Safety car though.
I'm surprised he hasn't DNF'd from how hard he's just reversed into that wall there, Leclerc. He must have picked up rear wing damage, 100% surely, or diffuser damage of some sort. Insanely bozo behaviour. And he's still 30 seconds ahead of Hightower. That's insane. What happened to Hightower? Okay, no, the Delta hadn't updated. Still, 10 seconds ahead is... What happened to Hightower? Did he spin?
Scorsese stays out on the hards.
Yep, Nicky as well. Caesar stays out on the mediums.
That's interesting. It is really early though, but...
Chuck Blazin hits Sharia Coleslaw. Wow.
That's goofy.
Same behaviour.
Cheeto also staying out, and he's jumping everyone as well.
I think is going to be retiring from this race. Either that or he's just a bozo. Maybe he just wants the Bozo of the Week award.
Perhaps. Seems like it's coming to become it's starting to become a coveted prize.
Every
these
week
drivers.
we see 18 drivers come out there and they try their absolute hardest and fight like hell after practicing all week to win the Bozo of the Week award.
Insane behavior.
It's a tight battle at the top for the Bozo of the Season championship.
Yeah.
I think next season, we're going to have to keep a league table. When a dish points out based on who's the most Bozoist, we'll have
Yes.
a top 3. Then at the end of the season, we'll count it up.
Yeah.
Sounds fire to me. You could say Mackie is the Bozo of the Week because he's not even here.
Yeah. I mean, you would definitely get some points for that.
Mm-hmm.
Just no showing should definitely give you at least a podium.
Yeah,
depending
maybe
on how much bozos there are in the race.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you can still be relegated by an absolute bozo showing in the race.
Yeah.
Because the one thing worse than not showing up is showing up, but it basically being the case that you just shouldn't have bothered showing up in the first place. So instead of missing the race, you've actually just wasted a portion of your life. When you could have been being a bozo.
It was all for nothing. Yeah.
That's it. Depends on what your philosophical outlook is. Bozoosity. That's why we need a reformed bozo intensity index. It's the only way forward.
Amen.
Hightower back in the pits because he knows if he drops to the back, he can make the safety car last longer.
He knows all the tricks.
He knows all. And
so
the driver that doesn't pit
cars.
is Leclerc, who has a 5-second time penalty. Could have pitted on the safety car and served that 5-second time penalty, but instead carries on.
Scornergy has 3 cars in between him and Palmer.
Ooh.
Will be interesting to see because it is hard to overtake here. I do think that the tire advantage is going to be huge, though. But
and what is that behaviour called from Leclerc there, not pitting to serve his 5-second time penalty in the safety car?
Pretty bozo, if you ask me.
That's bozo behaviour. Yeah. I may have sealed its fate, honestly. I mean, we see, as Bo scratches the beard, but we see an absolute strategic masterclass there from Leclerc to overcut everybody in the bozo race.
I mean, he's definitely ahead now.
That's it.
I wonder what one has to do now to really get close to him. It's gonna have to be spectacular.
I really hope I see it, honestly. Make history. Imagine if somebody took Leclerc out. That would be good. That would be good. It's like the Senna Prost thing. To win the Bozo Championship, you take out your Bozo Championship rival.
We go out together.
Then it comes to us, the corrupt FIA that spend 3 hours making a decision based purely on who we like more. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, and Sconsy's gone and he gets the jump on Nicky, who's sleeping, straight sleeping. It's past Nicky's bedtime. Caesar gets an amazing jump on Fried Cheeto as well. Palmer's got Dace right behind him as well, though. And Say right behind him. And Say looking to make a move already. But that's going to actually open the door for Edwin, who sneaks past us. Say gets a big bit of oversteer there. And
Palmer got a freebie there from Fried Cheeto, who lost the rear completely.
And there's a mistake there from Fried Cheeto, and that's going to set Dace. And they've got Palmer's obviously already gone, as you mentioned. Dace to the outside.
Wheel banging a little bit.
Yeah, a bit unnecessary there.
Contact.
Oh, and yeah, contact in the back.
Yep, Fried Cheeto got a little bit of contact there on Dace. Caused a little bit of mayhem.
Cheeto, unnecessary behaviour from Fried Cheeto, really.
Yeah.
When you've extended your stint, why the hell are you fighting?
Yeah,
Can only imagine Dace's comms through there. Caesar going very deep in the corner. He's got Palmer all over him. Got Palmer could send it here, or he could not send it here. Both options.
I don't think Palmer got...
So or like Dace got... need to. Caesar just lets him go by.
Hindered by it at all.
It's either going to make it absolutely effortless for Palmer to drive back and then a drive past, and then once he loses a position, he's then going to burn his entire battery to try and make the move up, and Sharia's out.
And we got a new safety car. Chase Julia gets a penalty for it, so that's interesting. Sharia's all the way on the left side there into the wall. Weird place to be. Perhaps punt it off.
What is...
Let's pull up Sharia's stream.
Cheeto is making an insane run for the award right now.
Is he?
Just picked up a drive-through for speeding under the safety car. Didn't even think the safety car had been out long enough to do that. How fast was bro speeding? Did he even notice it came out?
Perhaps not.
Yeah. Oh, and Scornsy was in. Yeah.
Yep. Lost a lot of positions though, but
not very
3-lap pressure tires.
I don't think 3-lap pressure tires are going to account for all of those positions, and stays on the wets.
What the flip. Alright.
You're going to do 1 lap on the wets and then pit again for hard tires to go to the end?
Perhaps, yeah.
If you want to do that, why don't you go with inters or softs or like... Oh my gosh. Live lap on board with the wets.
So I'm watching back the Sharia incident. Seems like he got rammed in the back without any consent there.
Wow.
That didn't look nice.
Didn't look like a fun time?
No. Looked like a terrible time, to be honest. Good say, man. Putting pressure on Leclerc on the wets.
Yeah. Claire certainly don't want no drive-through penalty.
So Nicky's still not pitting, which will be interesting to see.
What is Leclerc doing? Why is he going that slowly? Oh,
He's extending, probably. Did he hit the wall?
Almost took his tyre off. I mean, Say could literally just gone to the softs. If he did this for the entertainment.
He's... He is fun like that Say guy.
Rather childish behaviour, one could say. One could argue.
And now he goes on hards that are not fresh.
He puts on the same hards. You may as well have put mediums on at that point.
Yeah.
Skip the wets all to begin with. Chuck Blaze and Juicy Julio getting funky and frisky, and woo.
Very weird behavior there from Say, if I'd say so myself. He just pitted for nothing, basically. He could have just stayed out and could be second, like. Why did he pit? Maybe a damage?
Some questions I don't think we'll ever get the answer to.
Yeah, asking him will be no point.
Because I thought that what the hell, Bert? No, my fault. You're right. Yeah, no. So basically, I was just thinking, KG 3.
We'll say catch up before the safety car goes in. I doubt it.
I thought I'd go in the wets because Chet, how are you not blocking that, man? You're 6'9", you rusty rebel. We have an unnecessary extra lap of safety car. Say pulls the old high tower maneuver. A real expert maneuver. High level driving skill.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty goofy if you ask me.
Incredibly goofy, actually. Surprised he didn't pit that lap. What the hell?
What the hell? Oh, dude, I hate the unnecessary safety car laps, man.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying, man. Make us race director, man.
Yeah, bro. That would solve anything.
Don't even think you can do like online modding for F1.
I don't know.
You imagine if there was like a race. I mean, a race director mod doesn't exist, but imagine if there was and you could. But then again,
It would be nice.
there'd still be PlayStation people that would.
Because you can access it. Because they pull a safety car in the esports. They just
but they have a different
put
build
it in.
completely, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But like, you must be able to add that in.
Yeah.
I mean, they literally have it in the esports build of the game. Why can't you just give us those features?
Yeah, they're goofy like that, man. You know, they would just improve the experience by so much.
Mm-hmm. It really would.
Because you can always just turn it off if you don't want to, but for the least that have someone to do it.
You can have yellow flags be automated, obviously, because obviously I can't. You can't be setting off every single yellow flag all the time. You just can't keep track of it. But for big things like a safety car,
safety car, red flag, virtual safety car, yeah.
Anyway, we're off again.
Yep. We've got Scornsy in the back being real quick.
It's a familiar sight of a Haas leading away from Got Palmer, but it's not the same Haas as normal, and that's the same reason that he's no longer in the lead. Great move there by Got Palmer, and Dacey's going to follow him through. This is an absolute mugging going on here.
Yeah. Yellows. It's Leclerc who's spinning, so I imagine he has wing damage, rear wing damage, and he just can't keep the car in control.
Called it.
You were right, man.
Isn't that a surprise? No, I'm Lanza, yeah. Oh, ironically, yes, it is a surprise. Did your job for you there, bro.
Appreciate it. Got boring, actually.
Bro was not on form today.
So Palmer got the gap he wanted. But I doubt that his mediums are going to the end,
Yeah,
though.
they're going to fall off. Yeah, no, I was just thinking that myself. I was like, there's no way. I don't even think the hards go to the end now.
The hards are questionable as well, yeah.
Here goes Hightower. No, Caesar, sorry. Overtaking Adeltonian. I thought it was strange.
Just Scornsy making moves, though. I'm already up to P11, made 3 moves this lap. And he's lining up Gunnar for his 4th.
Say he goes for the move here on Hightower. And A-Dub wants the overtake here on Nicky. He's deploying, he moves to the inside. Nicky going to the outside. A-Dub down the inside, 5-lap fresher tyres, makes that move, and that's an audacious move there from Chuck. Allays him, the 5-baller himself to follow through, but can't declare retiring from the session.
In the pit lane. Dusty lagged out, I'm going to invite him back in.
Yep. Would have been a bit ambitious there for 5-baller to go for that move on Nicky. Caesar makes his way past Gunnar with those fresh soft tyres. They will soon fall off, but for now they must feel pretty nice.
He's spinning.
Nicky.
Dusty's back in, luckily.
Nicky's done an incredible job there of actually holding up the entire field without losing a position.
Yeah, he's causing chaos behind as well. Scornsy already up to P9 now.
Yep, trying to make the move on Julia, but not able to this time around.
Julia.
We've got Chuck Blazing finally making the move on Nicky. Will he make it stick? Yes, he will. Got Palmer. That's the fastest lap of the race as he tries to pull away from Dace. Edwin struggling to keep within the DRS window as well. Scornsy not quite able to get the run he needs there for Julia, and that's a big spin in the background. Of course, it's a.
So disappointed, man. Scornsy though lining up Julia now, and he's going past quite easily. It's the clear last decision. Julia's gonna fight it back though. Gonna bump Scornsy off the track completely. What the flip is he doing? Finally, Scornsy gets past.
Yep, so we're going to try and be opportunistic here and make the move as well. No, he's going to back out of that one. And he's got a blooming Caesar around his outside. That's a mistake there from Julia. That's going to let... Oh, I don't know if that was lag or what the hell that was.
He seems real laggy there.
Goofy is what that was. Oh. Edwin picks up a 3-second time penalty talking about Goofy.
We got another yellow.
For the goat himself. You can understand it, at least from Edwin's perspective. He's pushing like hell to try and stay within the DRS range of Dace. He used up all his battery in the process as well.
But as it stands, he got the gap behind, so he's really just trying to get that gap as big as possible.
Yeah, which will happen if he can keep
with the penalty. Scornsy goes up to P7. Goes off the track though. Picks up the warning there.
Caesar is on crack, man. What did I just witness? Bro swept in like Batman. Lord above. Win Singapore or Gotham? Christ on a bike.
Let me rewind the stream real quick.
Arkham nearly returned all over his front wing. That was insane. I know. You get down from the roofs of one of the skyscrapers. It's crazy.
Where did bro come from, man?
Bro was robbing that
so
position.
Much speed. Yeah, bro. Bro just came into frame. That's crazy.
Yeah, the Batmobile was sponsored by Alpine.
Beautiful machine.
Caesar gets a good run here on Nick. He might send it, probably will send it, won't send it.
He will do. He might just go back to his all-trusted move again.
The old swooperoo. He has to go to the inside here, no sweeping allowed.
You can see he's not happy with it.
he's going to accidentally lose the area coming out of the final corner. It's like, oh man, I wanted a swoop.
Scornsy now on the back of Fireballer. Who is on the back of 8 Up and Dusty. Already a gap of 10 seconds now to...
Scornsy single-handedly making this entire race incredibly entertaining.
Yeah.
Built different. That's a mistake by Fireballer as well, I think, a little bit. And yeah, we've got a good little train here. Good exit from Scornsy, but Chuck Blazing has the low wings, it would seem.
Oh, a little bit of moving in the braking there.
Scornsy let himself get spooked there by Fireballer.
It was a bit scary.
In Scornsy's situation with the championship, though, it's just not worth sending it.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't mean that much anymore since Nojak decided to not show. I think his gap to the next closest guy is like at least 120. So
He can just take the last race off if he wants. Gunnar not quite able to make a move despite getting very close there. Trying to give everybody their airtime if they can show me something entertaining, but
here goes.
we're all focused on
Scornsy
Scornsy right now, and there's a bit of lag there from Fireballer, it would seem. Down the inside, nope.
Sends him a little bit deep though. Now he goes to the outside.
Imagine not making the move down the inside there, and then trying to go for the move there.
Yeah. A bit weird.
Insanely weird. Side-by-side action. Say versus Jay Julio. That's an easy pickup for Say. As he does something not Bozo-like for once.
And now, perhaps Scornsy gets another one. Fireball actually not gonna fight it anymore. So all of a sudden Fireball was done fighting. Scornsy immediately closing up the 8 up. That went pretty easily for him.
Fireballer really struggling to stay with them as well, and I think Scornsy may still have to work for the move though. I mean, it's difficult when the car ahead has the DRS because they can keep themselves in contention towards the braking zone, and you've got tight corners, and oh my lord.
And that is...
we may actually have to take the Bozo of the Race Award away from Leclerc. What do you think?
I mean, Leclerc was a nuisance to himself, mostly. Because he spun once for the safety car, and then... I mean, yeah. It just depends on what you find more bozo-y. Driving around on wet tires, or just absolutely wrecking your own wing, and then not serving the 5.
The not serving the 5, that's a clutch play. I don't know if I can overlook it. Honestly, Clutch Bozo with the Year award. You could foresee that perhaps there was some competition for the award, and so he pulled out that play, and I mean, it was a stroke of genius. It really was. That in-game adjustment.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
You only really get that with great special talent,
That's it. I mean, sometimes the Bozo gods just have to bestow you a gift.
Yeah. So
and
we will
really
see everyone pit,
gifted.
I would imagine. The question now is though,
if
what are they going on
pit,
to?
They may actually instantly take the Bozo award. I kind of hope it happens. Who's going to step up into the limelight?
What's the tire of choice though?
Is it going to be... Oh,
It's
Dusty's AI does pit. Oh my goodness me, I'd be terrified
already
if
back
I was
in.
Dusty. He's just disconnected again.
Oh no.
Just before the pit, but his AI came in, so he must have said to the box he was going to pit.
That's good.
That would have been hilarious if he just carried straight on. I mean, it would have been a rip for his race, to be fair, but...
That's... yeah. Edwin goes on softs, he doesn't have mediums left, I would imagine.
A couple of drivers on the softs, yeah. Caesar, Edwin.
J.S. Julia does not pit.
Oh no.
So he has wrecked out the namesake of this race, of this league, of course.
What a late contender here.
Yeah.
Caesar has done that twice.
Oh my god, no. They're all fighting for it now. It's a free-for-all.
It's just a clutch play after clutch play after clutch play.
Man, we got a special group of drivers here.
It's incredible. Most drivers in this race actually have more clutches now than their cars do. They've just been clutching up all over the place. Oh, this is very difficult.
They're not making it easy, man.
Incredibly tricky, man.
Yeah.
I can't believe you did it twice, dude. You've got to do that twice to pick up that penalty.
Scornsy though, huh? Bit of a loser in this exchange here, ending up P9.
The side advantage is gone.
Even behind Nicky, I don't know. Because we got Jay Sulia now deciding it wasn't a great decision and still pitting.
I mean, what on it? But
Respect for admitting to know you're wrong, you know?
at this point, just stay out and cause chaos for the funny. No?
My 14 laps is crazy.
The real race is, can he pit, serve a penalty, change his wing, change his tyres, and still come out ahead of Hightower? I don't think he can. No, Hightower's pitted anyway.
Of course he did.
A way to ruin the fun.
What's he waiting for? Oh, it was just laggy. He's not gonna catch up, is he?
What do you think, pal? It's the Hightower special. It's the signature move. He's got both triggers. He's charged up his fucking reversal meter and he's hit both triggers and he's hitting us with his signature move. Come on, Hightower, let go. He's not gonna go. I think he is trying. Trying to ruin my night. Oh, for goodness sake. Did you see that?
It's going in.
It is. Hightower just span under safety car at the hairpin. Here goes Scott Palmer. Leaves it late to run away from Dace, and Dace doesn't fall for the bait.
Wide awake. Yeah.
Who has been awoken? Edwin with a tyre advantage on them as well. He's going to make that count early on because they're going to be dying towards the end of this race, I'd imagine. Not completely dying, but the performance is going to be gone. And he touches the wall there. That's not going to help. Nicky keeping Caesar under some pressure as well, and Guernsey arriving very quickly there in the braking zone.
Top 3 already checking out.
Now 2 seconds back to Dusty. The head of this little peloton. Another
You would
fastest
think
lap
that
of the race by
Caesar
far.
down the softs is gonna have to go for the move
Gonna have
sooner
to
rather
start
than
sending
later.
it. Can't dilly-dally and dawdle too much.
Hasn't really used the battery yet, so maybe he's waiting for something. He's using now.
He's using it now, but he's not going to get
But
the move
AW
done.
as well. Yeah.
Maybe using it more to defend from Nicky.
True. Because Nicky has Squargy to defend, so Nicky probably feels pressure to also attack.
Heitai asks me if I want to play FM. Bruh.
Who?
Heitai, bruh. Asked me.
You think so bad of me, man. You don't joke about FM, bro.
Scarred for life from Cornet, dude. Should have just asked me who, bro.
So days now, 9 times
Bro
away.
is the nose itcher, that's crazy.
Really gotta watch out here to not drop out of the DRS. Seems like Palmer is really close to dropping him there. He's gonna keep the DRS though.
Dace has burned through a lot of ERS. I know Palmer has still not got that much more, but still not great pace from Dace so far. Since this restart, Edwin sets the fastest first sector of the race so far, apparently. If we can believe it. I mean, it would make sense him being on the soft tyre. But you never know with this damn game. I'm not sure if Hightower actually qualifies for the Bozo Award, man.
He's just doing his thing.
Because he just does this every week.
Yeah.
Fireballer with a 3-second time penalty.
Adolf still right behind Dusty as well.
Edwin right behind Dace as well. Let's make a move if possible. Scornsy though. Switch back on Caesar, who goes deep into the corner. And they can nail it on the traction. Fireball wants to follow him through. Fireballer does follow him through. Nicky watching on with wide eyes. Can he try and make a move
What happened
here?
to Nicky?
Nicky has the DRS now and the ERS. He's throwing everything out there, tucked up in the slipstream, and moves to the outside. The squeeze though. What is Caesar doing?
Yeah, that's really weird. But just kept going to the right. That's unfortunate for Nicky there. Not much he could have done.
And there's an Adaltonian there with no front wing. And yeah, JC Julia lost his entire front wing there as well.
Oh no. What's going on here?
Or maybe, yeah, he did. Okay. But maybe it was a glitch because he didn't seem to be falling away and then he just didn't turn. And that's Adaltonian.
Adaltonian with his wing.
Gonna trying it around the outside of Sui. He does leave the space, but you just mess yourself up for the straight if you try and do that, honestly.
Squargy right behind Adolf now. Can he get that move done?
Whoa! Yep, Dusty just lagged all over the track on my screen then and then immediately disconnected.
That's unfortunate. Gonna go and fight him back in, but I'm afraid he's gonna lose a couple positions there.
Well, that Canadian internet being a bit goofy, it would seem.
Yeah, 8-Up and Scorngy both getting past. Fireballer as well. Dusty is back in the lobby though now. So hopefully he can stay in the DRS and fight back, hopefully for him.
He's still not been able to take
in the top
control
3.
of the car, it looks like.
Yeah.
Just Codemaster's behaviour.
Hopefully now they get it back.
There goes
Seems like he's back
Scornsy.
now.
Around the outside of A-Dub, who leaves the space. I didn't even see him leave the space, I just said it because I just knew.
Yep, that sounds like 8-Up.
Chuck Blazin makes the move as well.
He really wanted to get past there with the penalty, so it doesn't really matter. You feel confidence you can stay with Scorchy perhaps.
I think Edwin is starting to struggle now. Got that 11 seconds to Scornsy though, so we should be pretty comfortable, you'd think. Depends just how badly those tyres fall away, but how much penalty has he got? Just oh, 6. You never know.
It's a mighty task though, but Edwin seems to be dropping out of the DRS right now. So
Yeah,
those
really
two things together
and he's got no ERS either.
Just what Scorchy needs. See how drastically the tires are gonna fall off.
Yeah, it'd have to be pretty bad for him to lose that much time, but I think it's possible.
Yeah.
Obviously, Scornsy's putting in good lap times as well. He's a quick guy, so he's gained a lot already this lap, honestly. I'm just watching the Delta now. I love this. I love when you just get to sit there and watch the numbers change. Like, oh, it's going down. Oh, just ticked up a bit. Oh, it's going down. They're still keeping up Palmer honest, but just doesn't quite seem to quite have the pace to mount a challenge. If they start fighting properly, you never know, Edwin might be brought back into the fold. Though you still wouldn't think he'd be much of a threat with those tyres on now. Dusty all over the back of A-Dub, and he has the DRS, and he's deploying the ERS as well. He wants to get the move done here. He's going to move to the inside. A-Dub on the outside takes a wider line. As wide a line as he can to try and get the switch back, but Dusty does that perfectly, and Lanzy's breathing into the mic. Sounded like Orlando making a late charge for the Bozo with the race award.
No.
How the turntables. It's you all along. So that's what, about a second Scornsy's going to gain this lap? Maybe slightly more, maybe slightly less. Depending on how this final sector goes. I think Edwin's going to be okay.
Think so too, yeah. Unless his tires drop off a cliff.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to bring the gap down to 6 seconds, so he's got to find 4.6 seconds in 4 laps. He's got lap 28, 29, 30, and 31 to do it, so... I mean,
he gets a 3, but it will be unimportant.
I thought he had a 6.
Positioning. Edwin did?
Yeah, who are you talking about?
Yeah. No, I just said Nicky had 3.
Oh, Nicky. Yeah, I mean, Nicky is pretty safe there. Got to think, it's not like Scornsy's mediums are going to stay fresh forever either. They're going to be struggling.
Yeah.
as well.
Seems like A-Dub's tires also hit the cliff pretty badly. He's dropped off from Dusty by 2.4.
I mean, Scornsy's going to be fully aware of Edwin ahead with a penalty as well. It's not one of those situations where there's a few cars in between. He knows exactly
Yeah.
what that gap
He's
is and
watching
what he
the
needs to
delta
gain.
himself, and it's going down pretty drastically right now.
Dips under 10 seconds, and I'm starting to feel less confident that Edwin, will be alright.
Yeah.
Edwin needs to not make a mistake as well. Loses a bit of time with a mistake, and it might be Jova. Dace as well, close to got Palmer, only 4/10 between those two in the battle for the lead.
Yeah. Really close there. Not close enough though.
Scornsy goes through a little phase of gaining a lot, and then it sort of plateaus. And
Yeah, it might just be the point of the track. Like the middle sector will probably Edwin loses time. We'll see if
I suppose that's true.
Lawrence is going to close.
It'd be helping
up
Scornsy
again.
a lot more if there wasn't that straight there in Sector 3 now as well. Oh yeah, that gap came down massively then.
Yep. Not much traction left there for Edwin.
It's going to go down to the wire.
With my 2 whole laps left. Gonna get close. That's 8 up.
Gunnar can go for a move here.
7-3.
Yeah, on A-Dub, and A-Dub has been dropping like a rock, unfortunately.
Yeah. Will Nicky catch him as well? That's the question now. Nicky also with a 3, so he has to do it on track. So A-Dub gets back past Gunnar.
Having it smart this for A-Dub, honestly. He's going to finish behind Gunnar regardless.
Perhaps
so
they
it just put a car
fun.
between him and Nicky. True, you do, yeah. Yeah, that is a possibility. I'm now starting to think maybe Edwin will survive. It's gone back that way now again.
It's a bit of a weird one. Let's see how much he gains this time in the middle sector.
One more lap and I think I'll be swinging towards Scornsy, but right now, I mean, I don't know.
Ooh,
I think
that happened there for Scornsy.
The gap should be getting a bit small, like the decreasing at a greater rate each lap as Edwin's tyres fall off more and more. But I don't know, I mean, it's possible that Edwin gets through that sort of grainy phase and Scornsy enters it on the mediums, I'm not sure.
Yep.
But yeah, I think Edwin has survived. It would take a disastrous final lap from Edwin, I think, to throw that away. 2 seconds is just too much. Dace, now, this is it. Last chance saloon. And he's got no ERS saved up for the occasion. Neither does Palmer.
Scornsy needs to gain 2 whole seconds now in 1 lap. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I don't see it happening, but you never know.
Only really one big mistake from Edwin away from easily getting there. Edwin also has a red fuel light on, but
who does Edwin?
The MFD, yeah.
0.7.
That will be enough.
He's on 0.7, so he should be fine.
Yeah.
And even if he did run out of fuel, it'd be right by the line anyway, and it wouldn't lose him too much. He's got this. Talking about having it, Palmer's got the win.
Yeah.
He's got Palmer, he's got P1 as well. Through the final corner, they both go as Dusty legs out
one more
the
time.
final time to cap off a disconnecting performance. P2 4 days, Edwin's going to cross the line and take P3, no matter how hard Scornsy is pushed to try and get it. And you can tell he has pushed, he's got no battery left. But it's not quite enough, and he finishes 1.2 seconds away from the podium positions. Chuck Blazin, aka Fireballer, is going to cross the line now. He's going to claim P5, I believe, from Dusty in P6. Yep, Suey will take P7. A-Dub is going to lose
stay ahead of
one place here to Gunnar as they cross the line. He'll drop down to P9. Gunnar jumps up to P8, but he does keep Nicky behind. So, yeah, putting Gunnar behind him may have actually been a defensive masterstroke.
Yeah. It's Carlos Sainz moment, perhaps.
Through the final corner as well to claim P11, the first of the positions outside of the top 10. It's a strange way of phrasing it. It's not like I'm a commentator or anything, so forgive me that.
Breach. The fireworks are going absolutely ballistic, huh?
The display's going to be over pretty soon, I think. Yeah, it's Jova.
A-Dub has seen enough. He leaves the lobby as we wait for Hightower to come through the final chicane.
I'm always waiting for this man. Like I spent half my life waiting for Hightower.
He takes the P14 today.
Finishes ahead of Adeltonian at least. He had a pretty bad race, losing that front wing as well, not too far from the end. Not as bad of a race as say. Who gets the Bozo Award, man? Oh, it's so tough to call.
I mean, I don't know. It is tough.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's never usually this difficult. It's usually a standout Bozo. Who was it we were leaning towards at the start? Leclerc, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, I mean...
But then...
I feel like Leclerc's stint of Bozoosity, although very intense, was very short-lived.
Yeah.
He didn't stay in the race long enough. And JC Imola, who didn't serve the penalty, right? He's the one that didn't serve the penalty when he should have done.
No, that was Leclerc as well.
Leclerc as well. Oh my, maybe it's Leclerc then.
Yeah, Jesulia did wreck out the namesake of the league, and then caused havoc. Caesar did squeeze Nicky into the wall there, and he crossed the white line on exit of the pit lane, which is goofy. He did it twice. So that's pretty bozo.
You can't look past Day either.
No, Say's Loki also bozo. Yeah, difficult. I'm gonna go give it to Leclerc though.
You're gonna give it to Leclerc?
Yeah.
Okay. You got a driver of the day?
Driver of the day? No.
Okay, me neither. Screw them guys. They don't deserve it. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week. For whatever the hell we are, I don't even know anymore. And
we're somewhere, man.
We are somewhere on planet Earth, I believe, was the venture.
Most likely.
See you guys next time.